G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. Dave here today guys on the very beautiful Broughton Creek up near Berry. Getting everything set up, just got a line in my mouth, that's why I'm talking like an idiot. What I'm doing is setting up my rods, and a really good tip I can give to everyone, especially if you have kids, is to make sure that you always get rid of your hooks and your line, your hooks and your lures after each fishing trip. It literally will take you 10 minutes to get your rod set up, and the 10 minutes it takes to get it set up from scratch is, in my opinion, an investment over the 5 minutes it takes to untangle all your gear after a fishing session that you've left rigged the day before. And I can say this very much from experience. I hate when you grab a fishing rod that you've used the day before and you end up with a lure in your finger because you haven't been bothered to take all your gear down afterwards. So to spend 5 minutes getting everything set up, I'm just going to use this little Savage Gear bass lure that I used last time I was here that caught a very big bass. Actually, I forget how big it was. I think it was like 43 or 44 centimeters. I'm going to trawl with that rod. And then the one over here, I'm just going to set up as a surface lure rod that I'll use early on while there's still shadow around. Surface lure to start with, sitting around these pylons. Looks like an area that is hit pretty hard, to be fair. See, up in here you can get there on foot. Guys into this little spot here, have a fish, give a flick. Big bang, drop it down, very deep. Put it up into that shady pocket, undergrowth of those trees. Definitely here. Trying to make it drop out of the tree. Won't typically hit a lure when it gets into the sunny part. Great cast. See a bass just surfaced over there. Some vibration happening in the water. Oh, got a good hit. Open that lure. Oh, lost it. That fish actually did have that. What it did is it hit the lure and then stopped. Didn't fight like a bass normally would. Bass grab and they run just like that. Oh man, that's a good fish. Only got 4 pound on this guy, so I can't really skull drag it, but this is a big fish actually. Gonna put a little bit more drag on it. Try to, big goal is to keep it out of that, which is the snags. Oh. Man, that hit hard, didn't it? That just smoked that lure off the surface. This has gone deep with this lure. There it is there. I can see the leader. Trying to take me into that snag again. It's going to get a little bit more drag. Again, I've only got light gear on this, lighter than what you should be fishing with bass. Oh, don't go down. Try and turn its head. I'm going to have to go back. Try and get out of this snag. That's a great bass. Woo! Also got a line here, guys. I've been trawling while I've been doing that at the same time, so try and get that one in. Sorry about the camera angle. Get that one out of the way so I don't get tangled everywhere. Okay, so unlike flathead, these don't have strong or big teeth, so I should be able to get this great looking fish. Oh, that is a big bass. That is massive on surface as well, early in the day. How can you beat this kind of fishing? Fishing ultra finesse, off surface. I've only got a 1 to 3 kilo rod. You know, you guys know my favourite rod by now. It's just this little Yak Raider, the old Stratic 1000 paired to 6 pound mainline, 4 pound leader, and I just smashed a huge fish off the surface in amongst the country. It's like my ultimate area, isn't it? It's like a mix of country where I was brought up and obviously the beach where I love. So it's going to measure on this big girl, but that is how you catch bass off the surface. What a cracking little fish. Well, I shouldn't say little, ended up going 38 centimeters, but beautiful bass. These things are very sharp. Clearly, I've actually got one on my other thumb as well. Massive gill plates here that just tear you to shreds. Guys, thought I'd get you on trawl cam while I just release this fish. I'll go left-handed instead. Beautiful big bass, as you can see. And these are hardy animals, or hardy fish. You can see that one just swimming up there. Absolutely powered me up. I'm bloody bleeding everywhere. So anyway, how good is that? First fish of the day, a massive 38 centimeter bass, and I'm going to continue on. I'm going to patch myself up and get some pride back, and hopefully I can catch another fish for you guys. Just lost another good one, guys. I didn't get that one on camera, so I gotta watch the GoPro battery, but yeah, just passed it in right next to that tree branch over there, and pretty much as soon as it hit the water, it just went bang. I'm trying to get another one in there, but I think I've already scared that one away. For reference, just what I'm using is this little, it's like a wood grub looking thing actually. Still a surface lure, it does dive a little bit, but trying to cast as close to that bank into that shady spot as I can. Letting it sit there for a bit. Whoa, another surface hit, guys. Sorry I can't get it on camera now. I'm running out of GoPro battery and I'm early in the session. This one just smashed that little wood grub again, just next to that tree branch. I actually had to go at it a bit earlier and missed it, and I've come back 20 minutes later and bang. A nice little bass. This one's probably nudging the 30 centimeter mark. Beautiful fish. Number 2 for the session. And that wind's definitely making it a little bit harder to orientate my kayak. If I can get him out. Show you guys. So just got him in the lip. Lure out of him. Yeah, these bass are perfectly fine. Ah, yep. I was gonna say perfectly fine to hold in the mouth. So they got no teeth that can really hurt you. Definitely big spikes, and I've caught about 6 of them now. But this is what he looks like. You guys can see that. He's beautiful bronze-coloured fish sitting in underneath that shady spot. You can tell it's a bass, and I've talked to you guys about this before because it has this flat section across its top of its head instead of a concave. If it was a concave, that would show it as an estuary perch, which are very similar. And this is a beautiful fish that we've got in the wild creek section here in Broughton Creek. Get it back in there. Shadows are starting to sort of go a little bit. I'm not sure if I should try another lure, just to try something a little bit different. Yeah guys, just casted and this little bass just smashed that lure. Starting to get fair way up now actually. It's starting to get a little bit difficult to navigate this flood water. You can see all these debris and stuff in the water. There's a lot of logs, submerged logs and things like that. So try and get this lure out of this little bass. Nice little fish. Just got absolutely pulverized by a huge bass. I watched it come up and smash it. It's going to be sitting there waiting for it to fly in. I'm just going to drop it out of the tree like that. Just let that fish have a look at it and give it a bit of a twitch. Seems I've got a bit of a roadblock up here ahead. Woo! Another hit, another bass. Absolutely slaying him today on this little beetle lure. That one hit right up underneath that tree there as the wind pushes me backwards. And this is a great fish. Whoa. Come on, buddy. Now, I'm pretty sure that's fish number 6. I haven't got them all on video. I've been dealing with a group of school kids that are been up in here. I didn't want to sort of film around them because that'd be a bit weird. But yeah, this is probably the second or third biggest one I've caught today. So I attempt to move him from his net. Backwards nearly into the bank here. Another beautiful fish, guys. How glorious do these fish look? Big spines on top, spikes on either side. Just built to be ambush predators from the surface, aren't they? And they got massive mouths on them, no teeth. Great fish. Wait, are you scaring all my fish away? You are. Yes, you. Turn your back. You are too. You're being good. Feel like a steak sandwich now. Little shallow diver, guys, just got absolutely pulverized next to that little tree system just there as the flies destroy my face. And this is a great bass. It actually just smashed this so hard. And I have been trawling for a little while up into this second part of the creek with no luck. And as soon as I put this lure into a shady section, literally my first cast, got smashed. A bit lower now, so oh yeah, that's still got a lot of life to it. That's a great fish. One of the best pound for pound fighting fish in Australia, the Australian bass. Look at that thing. So much energy to it. It's got this little chubby little minnow thing now, but oh, that's a great fish. Wow. Just over into there. Just shows you guys, you can, I'm not going to let that thing, just so you know, touch the kayak either because of the It's very hot at the moment, so it's just sort of off it a little bit. But what I'm saying is just to show you, you can sort of be trawling and not do much luck because you're sort of hugging the outskirts of some of these snags. But as soon as you get right up in under there and you sort of risk a few casts into the, you know, the technical zones, it shows that that sort of that accurate casting pays off big time. As mentioned, another great fish. I won again around the 32 to 35 centimetre mark. Good old Rex Hunt style, bit of a kiss and release. Not he's going to swim. Yeah, just trying to get some relief from his sun at the moment, which is difficult. It's a very hot day. Lucky I'm big on sun protection, guys. Big on it. I've had some rough days in the kayak, and I never want to replicate those again. Very pays off, like, especially to all those kids out there. Make sure you wear sunscreen because you can last longer out when you're fishing if you're comfortable. Okay, so this is what we've got on here. This little fish craft, little chubby minnow. I've just been cast, or I cast that straight up into that tree that's a fair way away from us, and like I said, first cast into the shadows. Boom. Remember, there's a couple of bass that just had to go at my lure. Just chucked it up into there. And I think the shallow water is the reason why they had a go at it. See a few swimming away. To be a spot. Probably these bass have never really seen humans too much. So I have to get a tinny up this far. How good is this? Sort of just tight enough that I can sort of work the kayak around. Pretty much hit the limit here, guys. I could potentially get through that gap there if I really wanted to, but I'm going to keep trawling and see what these legs have got in them still. Oh, there's a good little school of bass there. Ooh. Didn't know bass schooled up like that. Let's see what we can do in this very clear water. They've got to be big mullet. Very fishy here. So hard getting to the camera, guys, when I have a fish on. I'm not gonna lie, it makes it a little bit difficult sometimes. This bass is just up in underneath that branch, just bang, just top of the lip. Oh, another great fish. We'll need a net for this. Righto, so I'm starting to lose count now. Couldn't tell you how many, but I reckon we're getting close to double digits if we haven't already hit them. Another double digit day, and this is probably one of the hottest days of the year today, guys. We're punching the high 30s, and I'm not gonna lie, even though I've drenched myself in sunscreen, I'm wearing obviously a button-up shirt that's clearly covering most things. Oh, that hurts. I'm still really struggling to not burn. So fish number 9. As the sun beats down on another beautiful Saturday, I've got the cricket here. Australia playing Pakistan at the moment. It's the second day of the first test over in Western Australia. Should be a great day, great game of cricket. But not here to talk about cricket, here to say goodbye to you guys. Can't stand this heat any longer. Yeah, getting well too burnt. I'll say a big thank you for watching this video. If you could like and subscribe, that would mean a lot. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next adventure.